Hello everyone, welcome back to Fablehaven Age of Wonders 4. Gaius, Julius Mento, has destroyed his former master and closed the gates of Tartarus. And so now we must unify the remaining forces of Legion 9 and strive for a better tomorrow. If you've been enjoying the series thus far, feel free to like the video. It does help out the channel. We're looking at a Guardian right now because someone wanted me to zoom in on the Apex monument. Here it is. The first of hopefully many. Our situation is magnifique. In fact, I'm probably the strongest I've ever been on turn 62. And I did some math, some quick math. Part of that reason is because I am receiving 879 resources from our free cities already. So that's quite a lot, and it's only going to get better. Worse, better, however you want to perceive it. We continue to build up a great army, a legion, you could say, of Guardians, because these are, of course, the focus of the series. The Unga Bunga, the Thorns. Now, the Sicarius is over here. I like my odds a lot better now that this is left. To go deal with this Forsaken Cove. Why, you may ask? Well, of course, because it's intruding upon my allies' capital city. Just kidding, I don't care. This will trigger pacification, which will be pretty helpful for a number of things. I think we can just auto this. Sicarius. Although he doesn't quite the, nice. He has quite the interesting army. I don't know if you'd call it good. Uncle the Phoenix. I might just be deleting all this. Fun though it is. Because we have a lot to build. And not... Well, we do have a lot of time. You can flee, Kraken. But, so much to do, and so much to see, and so much blah, 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 blah. You know? Places to be, things to do. Cities to establish. Great things to create. And finally, our little light spirit has evolved into the light spirit, the basic one. This is the new tier 3 elemental. So strong he was, they had to nerf him. And speaking of that, we are on patch 1.2. It was mostly bug fixes, primarily bug fixes, but they also nerfed / tweaked all of the visions of Promise. Another reason why we were a little strong is because the vision of Promise gave us a free city that was already level 7 very early on. They also raised the requirements quite dramatically of all but one of the visions of destiny. So, there's that. We need to figure out what we're going to do with all this. All these cities that once belonged to Septimus Sula will now belong to us. Or at the very least be our... This is so unbelievably rude. At the very least, be our vassals. I wouldn't mind... Ooh. I like what I see here. I might take Needle Tower. We'll see. We'll take the Throne of the Imperator and move on. Because What's-His-Face is dead, I don't think anyone's going to come and take it. So we'll depart and head out. Gaius... He needs to fight free cities to complete his ambition. I didn't read what that said. Is it just telling me that I can make stuff? Because that's pretty cool. Ah, and I also want to summon somebody. We have a new hero slot because we boosted the hero slot to get the Scourge. And now we can recruit... somebody. I don't know who that is. We still have the... I forgot what you were. I'm sorry, buddy. But I really want to recruit the Praetorian. Why is the Praetorian not here? What? Ah. He's supposed to be in this slot. I did recruit him already, right? Oh, I do have the Praetorian. Octavius Remus. That's right. Okay, I'm not going crazy. So we can recruit The final character, don't worry, soon. The final character that was a part of the campaign, and he was more demonic. So this is Gaius Masala. He's not usually referred to that, he's referred to that by his title, but I gotta be honest, I don't remember what it was. Gaius Masala has been a trusted Centurion in the army of Septima Sula for countless centuries, serving the horrifying undead Emperor of Aboricum with loyalty. However, his last assignment sent him to the aid of Gaius Julius Mento, the Tribunus of the Ninth Legion. In that assignment, he found the Tribunus to be a mighty leader that had the potential to restore the glory of Rome in this realm betwixt. However, he does not agree with Gaius' abandonment of the demonic gifts and the ways that they had learned in Tartarus. Is it truly possible to turn this humble Roman colony into an empire to rival the one in the living realm? Despite their constant disagreements, Gaius remains a true warrior, a soldier of conviction, discipline, and duty in the service of Nova Roma. Centurion, that's what it was. And it looks like he broke. I am happy to report that C4U has been fixed. So hopefully in future playthroughs, which I've already begun scheming, this sort of thing won't happen. Shall I share a little bit about them while we correct? Uh-oh. Oh, it big broke. I have restored him to his demonic form. He has quite a few... His pathline, if you are going demonic, involves him, like, feasting on the natives and, like, blood sacrifices and stuff. He's pretty hardcore. But if you go humanity, you restrain him, basically. And so his loyalty just remains at, like, 0 the whole campaign. But he is still quite powerful. It's unfortunate, but it is fine in the end. This is our Centurion. He is a warrior. He needs to be respected. And the reason is because he was a... Ooh, I kind of want to go Initiative Chaos. He had more frost stuff than fire-related stuff, but we were who we got. He had, like, teleports and pole arms and whatnot, so we're going to go more with the Berserker. Shanky. Shank. He would love Frenzy and Second Wind. And Death. I think he had a summon as his ultimate, right? He could summon a puppy. Faintly recall. So, if we want to make him a proper polearm, be not there. Yes, it kind of looked like this. Sort of. And again, he dealt like frost damage, but we could give him death. Unique to him, you know. Could also give him life stealing. He had a grip, I think, as well. Could pull people to him. I wouldn't mind a life steal. Tier 2. We can go up one more tier, I'm pretty sure. I don't think we can make it tier 4, but maybe we just go extra retaliation. Maybe we just make it a full retaliator. Just have fun with it, you know? The retributive hammer. Halberd. Sure. Alright. And then we'll have to make him the Healy thingy-majiggy. Light vessel of true sight. Well, that'll be fun for him. Less shooting. Or less being shot, I suppose. Bolster. Not bad. I could probably make something better, but we'll rock this for now. Ooh. Boots of Illusion. Why not? Be elusive. My Vestal can have the Accuracy Crown. Looks good to me. I don't think... We'll give you the Rod of Healing for the meme. He did level up, Florianus, the Sicarius. We'll go for Ranger. And I think we'll join the Sicarius because he is missing a 3rd stack. Now, we want the Sicarius to go bonk a ruler. Baylor is over there. And he can take over ruling Nova Pantheon. I do think I am going to get rid of Nova Pantheon. But for now, this will do. So he is a Trollkin governor, meaning that foresters get bonuses, city stability and draft, and then each province with rivers increases food income. You might have to go find a special place with that. Then you get river trolls, and then foresters get mana, and swamp trolls. I don't think we'll be having any trolls, but I liked the idea, so. Lancelot would like a province claiming pacts. Sure. Well done! Septimus Sula's empire is defeated. Thank you, thank you. We are prime good once again. War between Mordred and Blintz. War between Lancelot and Blint. I believe I did that. To keep things interesting, I declared war on Blint at the end of the last episode. It's Blintopia! The favorite name. Just for funsies. So the icy undercore is here. That is surprisingly close to Nova Pantheon. Okay. Alright. Well. Do we take this or vassalize it? This place is in the heart of the Blessed Lands. I like that. Oh. I don't like this. Dragon's End. Baelor is on an absolute rampage. I only gave Baelor one custom hero. And that was King Bress. Did I give him a second? No, I think it was just King Bress. Which I think is the Herald of the One-Eyed God, who loses his full title. Still looking to see around if I can find any friends? Nope, we saw Guinevere. I'm beginning to think Mommy isn't here. I have unlocked the Beacons of Unity. Wow. Unity. Precision. Perfection. Oh. Thank you for the free ambition progress. I greatly appreciate it. Ooh. Creation stuff. Sure, just throw it all in there. I do really like the, why not? The Siege Masters that we get from his ambition. Gaius' ambition. I like that a lot. I really don't like not having military engineering, but it is what it is. I'm about to release a city here, and the question is, well, I don't have to, but I would like to establish a domain here. I think it would be pretty good. Pretty spicy, because the Rallying Throne is fun. And it would be like a... I believe his capital is right here. Ish. So it would be a good staging grounds, if you will. Four turns. We have 4 turns to increase our city cap. Which we actually might be able to just raw dog. That's actually insane. Normally, I would not encourage having only one affinity for the Imperium talents because, again, like, I'm really missing the military engineering. But it has been so crazy to just have Imperium because I have nothing to spend it on. I have all of the order traits. I mean, I guess we could get advanced sensing too. I usually don't get this, but that's pretty fun. You know, I can see more of the map. This, by the way, this is an absolutely insane wonder. It's actual crazy, so we're gonna have to get it. I don't remember how this works. I think I can just put the cultivator on it to claim it. Because it's already been explored, so we don't need a hero or anything like that. Oh, okay. He's built down here. Nice. We're going to have to release a vassal for sure. I cannot believe how many resources are down there. The Sicarius is on an adventure. If he can find, Baylor, that can complete his thingy. I still can't believe I don't have that built, and I'm just... We're down to orderly. Nova Pantheon can annex. Again, I think... I built... Oh, this is Blintz. Just kidding. I don't believe I built any, do not believe I made any custom heroes for Blintz. I had that going for reasons. We captured some people. I am debating killing them. An alliance between Mordred and Lancelots. We're about to vassalize the city contested by the Lady of the Lake. That's fantastic. It was actually very close. I am no longer the racekeeper of the Legion of Orcus. That's because they're dead. Volcanal. Oh, the throne has been renamed. Oh, and Morrigu is here. Oh. I need some money. We can get some money. Just saying, if I have to kill my prisoners, not my fault. It's Morrigu's fault. Let's see. I won't be able... So we're going to have to abandon this. We're going to have to lift this siege. Unless they attack me. Fingers crossed. If they attack me, I can go right in. 28 turns to our next hero. Yikes. I also double-checked. The Covenant of the Faith has no upkeep. So this is literally just 15 plus 15 mana income from our vassal. Isn't that nice? That's great. So Morga's moved out against us. She, of course, is the leader of the Rising Eclipse, the unification of the Unseelie and the Seelie courts, and the final boss of King Arthur Knight's Tale. I don't think they're going to update that game or give it a third season. I'd like to see a third season. I'd play a third season. Oh, that was dumb. What's the foundation? Ah. Okay. One turn pillage. That's a Warbound of Strife thing, right? Ocean of Strife. You used to be able to... You could do it instantly, right? With, I think I did that with Blint. With Skilled Raiders, which reduced it by a turn, and the Oathsworn of Strife already have it returned, so you could just do it instantly. It was really funny. Of course, that was... had to be changed. Funny, yes. Fair, no. Apparently. I don't make the rules. Florianus Drusus prepares to explore the silent tomb when a wide-eyed scribe sprints out. He slumbers no more. Flee, fools, flee! A chilling wind, as if a monster inhales, pulls Florianus towards the entrance. The ground then trembles, but there is no rumbling. A black fog creeps from the mouth of the silent tomb. It conceals a ghastly figure that feels as ancient and evil as it does regal. Your army's resolve dwindles, while insanity claws at Florianus Drusus's mind. The kingly ghoul whispers, I am the sleeper in shadow. Won't you join me inside? Florianus unwillingly puts one step forward. Well, we have so much order that these checks are inconsequential. Bolster support actions to encourage your army. This is an 8 check, so we have 100% strength. Your army is rallied by all displays of aid and support. In the upcoming battle, rallying support is active. Bring plus attackers rally. Okay. Sure. Kindle the inspiring power of your supporting forces. We do have a few of those. Is this new? Or am I just silly? I've heard that other people are experiencing out of sync on the replay. So let's see if we can actually watch the replay. Dead King inflicts slowed on hits. Speed up a little bit. Rally supports. Oh, hey! It's an Undead Titan. It is new. Look at that. One attacking unit is targeted. If it has low morale, it gains insanity, otherwise it lifts in morale. When a sarcophagus is destroyed, it summons a skeleton polearm at the end of the... Okay. So, oh my Sicarius. Well, I mean, that's kind of why I gave him the boots. I want to see this thing hits the Guardian. They did nerf... Ooh. The Incarnates... Oh, he didn't hit him. He did, though. The Affinity Incarnate was affecting things like Inner Radiance and Inner Fire and whatnot, and they prevented it from doing so. Oh! So that was a big change in the patch. What was that? Oh, he was saying next to the Guardian. Well, I'm pretty happy to report, team, that I think my build is working. That was a peculiar... Okay. I think the Guardians are pretty good. I think a way to make them better would be super growth. Because then there would be less of them. Because there's 6 in one stack, right? Oh, what the actual... To be fair, they're all weak to the elements I brought, but my goodness, that was good. I liked it. After a fatiguing and nightmarish battle, the sleeper in shadow lies crumbled at Florianus' feet. The shadow has passed. Florianus recalls ancient legends of the Roman souls of Avalon about an ancient tyrant who was eventually slain and cursed. It was foretold that he would return to challenge any new power that seeks to claim these lands. Florianus realizes that Gaius Julius Mento's presence in the realm likely awoke the sleeper in shadow. While your warriors search the silent tomb for treasure, Florianus ponders how this ordeal changed him for the better. He learns unyielding. Wow. Good job, buddy. That is a pathetic amount of knowledge. We could get his accuracy crown, which I think is what we're going to... Ooh. The feudal city has really low stability at the moment. This would not be a bad idea. But this crown is also pretty good for a ranger who doesn't have a weapon. Well done. The pokey stick has done well. Wait, is the halberd already done? Huh. Nice. So let's make some better weapons for Gaius Julius Mento. So the short spear should be here. Yes, it is. It shall be as radiant as his soul. The real question is, do we go Retaliator? Gaius won't have a tireless retaliation, so maybe it's a good idea. We can go like 1-1 and then create hit chance. Retaliating Flameheart. I wish I remembered the name of his ultimate. Endless Faith. Let's call it that. Well, okay. You never cleared the... Worthless. Kind of wish the Sicarius is here because, you know, there's a ruler ripe for the picking. But I digress. Are you ready? Yoink. Yeah, Twinmont's, it really would have benefited from the increased stability, but I don't regret my choice. I wouldn't mind boosting the bathhouse. I think this is a place that is eventually being released. So I don't really want to build... I'm surprised I can build a monument here, to be honest, but that's fine. There we go. Boost it out. And we'll get the Masonic Hall so I can actually build some stuff. So if we're going to release a city, it would be this one, which has been besieged by... Hey, do you have a teleporter? Mordred. Is it a teleporter? Yes. It's so far away. It's fine, I can fix this. Move that over. Okay. So, next turn, we're going to boost out the teleportation circle, which will allow me to recall the Sicarius, which will allow him to enter the Archon gate into the teleporter. As long as Blint doesn't stand on it or destroy it, which he might. The AI is not entirely foolish. Only partially. That's the new plan. Kabish? Okay. I'll also send this guy over here. What even is your ambition? I forgot. Ah, yes, he wants to personally save legendary units. That's also fine. We might find some next to Baylor. In Twinmont. I mean, I could also just build... I mean, it's going to take forever, right? Yeah. So you can just build an Archon thing here. Go down here, make sure we're next to him so Sicarius isn't lost. Okay. I don't know where Baylor is, but... Summon Astra is in... Ooh. I want a lot of this. We'll start with Holy Aura, though, and let it keep cycling. So, Summon Astra. Well, first of all, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch Tiger by the toe. Oh, it costs some money. Okay. That's fine. Fun fact, that is the second summon ever in the game that requires golds. Good job, AI. I wonder if the AI is, I don't think coded is the word. Maybe it is the word. Coded to focus on getting the ambitions if they don't have, you know, if they haven't completed them yet. Like food. It's important to make use of this for, I don't know, economy reasons. Except for when it comes to knowledge, because it's way too expensive. Way, way out of bounds. It integrates. Good. Good. I was planning on releasing this city. Anyway. Could cast this somewhere? No. Alright. I think I've cast Faithful Whispers on Skull Pit like 5 times. I'm pretty sure I've cast it, and then I've taken the stone which ends the spell and then recast it. Oh well. Blint's only level 9, by the way. I don't remember what... He started at level 4, I think. Okay. Of course, he's a Warlock. And I gave him the goblin body form. So they're mole goblins. They're also apparently demoralized. Ah, my poor little scout. He made it out. Yeah, I think I started this thought earlier and never finished it. This series has gone well. Almost too well. And so naturally, when a series is going too well, what is one to do but to make the next one terribly hard? So, I'm working on cooking up the next playthrough, which will be a sandbox playthrough. I don't know who I want, whose army I want this one. I want her to evolve as Light Spirit and then Evicted. And it's going to be brutally difficult. And it's going to focus on the new undead stuff. The Blind Saga will return, but it'll be after that one. Now, the real question is, do I migrate this to... He didn't even clear this. To get the Blessed Field and 2 Magic Wonders, or do I vassalize it? I mean, I could absorb it and then vassalize it, I suppose. Technically, there's no reason for me to migrate it, right? We're the same culture. It's just they're the Legion of Orcus, not... I'm just going to vassalize it. I'm thinking too hard about this. And I do have Benevolent Conquerors because, like I said earlier, I have all the order stuff! So yeah. The next series, undead focused, brutally difficult. I am very proud of the choices that I've concocted, and I just need to finish setting up the scenarios. We do have the Light Spirits. I think the Light Spirit is not as good as the Architect for us. Okay. We should have grabbed that along the way. I don't know. The Sicaros. I could go grab this. That might not be a bad idea. Could also go see what's cooking down here. And ruin Baylor. It is annoying there's a city ruin on top of that. In fact, it's so annoying that I think I'm going to go clear it. And I don't know who's getting this first Astra. Someone's getting it. I don't know where the cultivator... Wasn't there a cultivator around here? There she is. Oh, she has to wait. Okay. I don't believe you have to wait to destroy a city, so we can just step on it and delete it and move on. Well, she let me build the walls. So that's fun. I appreciate that. I realize. I was gonna do some shenanigans. Can I really expand onto this? I'm gonna try. I know I could if I had nature, but I feel like I'm pushing it now. Nova Realm I can annex, and it shall. I don't remember. Do we have an agreement about this? We don't. I'm just going to take all of his magical materials. Because that's more Wonderstone. I'm about to run into a problem where I'm not lacking Wonderstone, I'm lacking production. But I think we're already approaching that problem. So I don't have a problem with Scaling Pact. Worth noting. I believe I have everything boosted, so I should now focus on resources of some kind. Is what I would say. If I had any. Nova Roma has spent a long time building the monument. Octavius is leveled up as he watches over Gaius, Julius, Mento. Greater resistance, I guess. Remains. Octavius gained level of renown for fighting alongside his ruler. Training camp leaves in 5 turns. I'm out of money, but I think I've gotten everything as well. Your domain has been invaded. Indeed it has. Yes, I remembered and forgot very quickly, didn't I? I don't have the casting points for this. How long will it take me to get over there? Yikes. Twinmont, it's looking like you're going to have to do some work here. We can get an Archon gate down, that'd be pretty fun. Unless you have a teleporter. No. Man, I'm just so out of position. I got distracted by the pretty Astra. Surely you can't blame me. You have another one of these! Oh, there's one. Okay. Sir Pelleas has always been overshadowed by the more famous members of the Round Table, but he embodies the selfless and protective nature that served as the foundation for the Knights of the Round. Never one to chase glory or fame, he has followed the shining Sir Lancelot to the Council of Righteousness to protect the serfs against Mordred's tyranny. Sir Pelleas is probably one of the most boring characters in in Knight's Tale. I gotta be honest, I don't remember what happens to him. But you probably kill him in the in the Tyrant campaign. I think you do. For some reason, I want to say that the Red Knight kills him. Or fights him. Yeah, I don't remember at all. Anyway, he's there. And my description for him was short but succinct. He's pretty unremarkable. All in all. But he got to make an appearance. I was basically just going down the list of righteous characters like, what, do I know what happened to this one? Yes. Does this one belong here? No. Voila. There's like, what, 24 characters or something? Javeska's great sword has been celestially reforged. The stars have returned to complete the constellations. Warriors leading the charge discover that their normal stamina has been restored. Fortunately, the strength in their arms also returned. The time of bolting across the battlefield like a gale of fury has passed. Or has it? Some warriors delight in the return of their martial strength, while others miss their increased agility. What did you prefer? So we can spend some mana to learn how to make this enchantment. Of course, it affects shock units, which we're not really utilizing. But I also just like having damage. So we shall not partake. I guess I'm abandoning this idea. And I could come in from the rear, I guess. The hell is this? Huh. I don't know. Wait, was that my... I don't know. I thought maybe it was my targeting thing from below ground. Okay, well. These two can vibe, I guess. And Morrigu is sieging my city. Isn't that nice? Ooh, Ascended Rebirth. Maybe I could use this to get a Vigil. Someone recommended I try them out. Although they then follow that up by I don't think you need them, which is true. I don't think I need them either. But we're gonna try them out. Wow. Look at that. Morrigu understood the assignment. Alright, let's fight. Although the Rising Eclipse was both the Seelie and the Unseelie, I think it was more Unseelie than Seelie. So seeing all the frozen people is nice. Being able to control the tome path did make for some greater accuracies. So I guess I could drop this and then the next turn use this. Not really sure. I want that to go. Okay. We will also touch you and then fat heal you. You can touch yourself. Octavius stands ready. Maybe I should have moved. Whatever, it's fine. Okay, we have our guard here. Cognition, I think we went this. Maybe, I don't know. Possibly. Alright. I would like to reunite a little bit better, but at this rate, we're just going to be a little split. This is okay. Alright, Morrigu. Show me what you've got. What? Oh. Okay. Sure. I forgot the True Strike was just like a one-turn thing. It appears they don't want to show me what they've got, so I'm going to try being aggressive for once. I say for once. Gaius. Julius, Mento. Oh, he broke it. We stand as one. Not too shabby. The next turn, the architect can drop the base. Waifu can get in here nice and safe. She missed, but she still spawned the fire. We did, in fact, start the fire. And again, next turn, the architect can spawn the thing. Alright, Morrigu. Let's see. Take some evasion. Get to work. It's probably a good thing that that does not trigger the The amplifier. Ooh, frozen. Okay. I see how it is. Champion Seal of Fire. That was a mistake. So I'm dealing about 10 or 11 damage. That must be after the Infinity Incarnate's change. That doesn't feel quite right, does it? Wow. Oh, Living Shadows. Well. I wouldn't mind smiting. I've elected to attack, though. Do I have a cleanse? Technically, this is a cleanse. Technically. Alright. Time to get in there. Sure, whatever. I think that Gaius, Julius, Mento gonna have to reset somebody's actions. Probably should have done that first. Oh well. I think they resisted it. It's a little ridiculous if you ask me. If guys can reset that, that would be great. Perfect. Now I can turn around. Gaius can strike at you. Good. What's the wording here? If the hero is not engaged in melee. Okay. I am. That means next turn, not this turn. So we'll have this start smacking. Of course, this thing doesn't have too much power, but it could do a little bit. I thought. But I guess not. I wouldn't mind a double kill. That's one way to use precognition, I suppose. I like the fat heal. Disgustingly fat heal. Alright. Big damage. She is Berserk, so she's not going to die, but I trust in my Guardian. I trust a lot less in my Guardian. I think he's going to die. Yeah, okay. That was a little foolish. A Guardian fell. A brave Guardian of Rome fell to my folly. Octavius might fall as well. Oh my goodness. Well. Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. What happened in Legion 9 when your heroes died? I actually don't remember. I think it wasn't that big of a deal in Legion 9. It was a very big deal in Knight's Tale. I should have done the touch first, but... Well, My brave soldiers. Do not let our allies fall in vain. Kind of sucks, but it's also very lore accurate for the Sealy to be very good at ranged crap. Please die, thank you. Has been very annoying fighting through all the over melee I've created. We should make a few more archers here. Touch. Kill. Be smitten. Valkyrie, sure. 65% is the highest I got, huh? Okay. Sure. Well, we'll get Octavius back. Ooh, please don't die. No problem. Just takes a little bit of mana. I do like how whenever Gaius is hit, it deals damage around him. That brings me joy. The enemy flees. So Guardian fell, Octavius is down, 3 survived. Okay. Because we won, Octavius should just be in my... crypts. And I should be able to resurrect him. Crypts. Boop. 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 Welcome back, Octavius. And look, he even has a Guardian with him. It's perfect. Suppose I can just repair this. Okay. Cute. Repair that too. Wish I could boost that out, but next turn. So next turn, Octavius can just take the gates. This is the thing. I don't think Octavius and a Guardian could beat Blint, but I don't know what he has exactly. Hello. Maybe. Especially if I bring the Asta there, maybe. Maybe we can work something out. Dismantle this. I don't believe I have to stay here for this. Nope. We can just let that be destroyed. We are going to clear out this crap, I think. Fortunately, we have to do it without Octavius, but he'll return to us momentarily. We can keep this with us for now. Alright. Morgu has been repelled. We're definitely going for the Seafarers Guild here. Vulcanol shall have a new governor. Just have to return it real quick. Gaius Julius Mento. He's going to get some grace. His grace is fair and balanced. Albina Virgila. I didn't get to use this, but fine. Morgu has withdrawn to the Astral Void. Some remains have been collected. Capture this outpost. Isn't this becoming a city? No, she's building walls on it. Okay. I mean, it is alarmingly close to my city of Twinmont. which maybe I should release. Who knows? I've discovered Wilder Glacier. Oh, look at that. That's really cool. So, Provincialization's landmark gain +5 knowledge. A research post in this province grants +10 knowledge. The Behemoth's Dreadful Presence combat enchantment. Every turn, every unit has a 9% chance of summoning Remorse. In a city with 3 provincialization, this landmark gain +10 vision range and +20 sensing range. Wow. Femoria, I can probably see everything. Here's Bone Valley. Okay. Alrighty. Sure. You know, Mordred, you need a hero to be able to siege. A Pyre Shrine. From our little vassal of Pebbleton. Let's see if Blint tries to stop Octavius. Oh, we're going to have to make a healing thing for him, too? I have to make some stuff for Octavius. I can't have him dying like that. That was sad. He's supposed to be my brave champion. My bodyguard, of all things. Thus. It's a shame we're not going to be able to get to the breastplate of the champion. He's going for it. The game thinks it's impossible. Okay. Alrighty. We'll see. I have a healing spell. I can summon a spirit. We have the beacon. I suppose I could spam Last Stands. So Blint is a Warlock, meaning he wants to spell casts. This would be pretty sick. If I'd done that first, I would have got more crit, but... Hex of Broken Spirits, okay. Oh! I see. Did you expect this? Why does everyone always have slip away? Well... Good news, everyone. Heroic Stand is a thing. And if it's either... Boom. Heroic Stand's OP. That's what I've learned from this. Ah, Blinty boy. The only downside is I don't know if I'm able to... Well, there's one surefire way to make sure I can clear this. I mean, I should be able to, right? They're already weak. The spirit's already weak to spirit. So that should be doable, even without the Asta. The Astra, excuse me. Hello, Needle Tower. You're in need of a stone, I see. There you go. Vulcanol's repairing all of its stuff. I think I'm going to just plop down the Astra. This will guarantee this place is secured. Oh. I don't think that was supposed to happen. Here is the Astra. The new Tier 5 mythic units. She is beautiful, is she not? She has the Radiant Strike, which condemns. We're going to get the Tome of Zealotry. The Divine Sundering deals damage to enemy units in a 2-hex cone. Condemn units sustain plus 20 damage, 20% damage. Angelic Grace to heal all friendly units in a 2-hex radius. This is a free action, by the way. For 20 temporary hit points and give grace. That's disgusting. Well, in the army, other celestial units gain led by an Archon, gaining plus 10% increased damage and plus 2 resistance. Other units with Archonic leadership do not receive led by Archon. Wow. Okay. That is, a little disgusting. Yeah, we're gonna have to release the city here. Now that I think about it, I think it's gone according to plan here. I want to take the Father Oak. I want to take this. Wow. Kind of sucks, doesn't it? And we have an Impheum, which we need to make something here. This is on a sheep node, which kind of sucks, but it's kind of also okay. I guess we want production into food. And we also need walls. The city needs a little something something. Just not sure what yet. That's like literally right outside my vision range. I think we're gonna have to return with our Centurion and our Sicarius. I didn't make any of these roads, by the way. This is all AI road gore. I think you're going to have to chill, Octavius. I do want you to come be with your ruler, and you will in due time. I could always release Campus Martius as well. That might not be an awful idea. Only orderly. Yeah. I think Twinmont is going to be a permanent settlement for us. Because again, we have so many wonders attached to it. So I wouldn't mind building this, but I want to construct a few more. We might even just Workers Guild this. Wait, hold on. Is that an idea? I might. How is my production so low? Ah, la 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 la. Okay. Can you guys move? Your turn? It is your turn. Good job. It is a shame Octavius isn't here to farm renown, but while I'm here, we're just going to clean all this out. I'm going to get another Astra cooking too. I think all of our settlements are going to need to, all of our armies are going to need an Astra. Probably. Go away. I don't care. Impheum has been founded. Nova Roma is good. Need something to produce. There's plenty for it to produce. One thing, don't queue stuff. I've mentioned this in a few different videos, and I stand by it now. I would love to see the ability to share food. It was a feature. I guess we're going for this slip by. It was a feature in Planetfall, and I felt it was a great feature. You could like designate cities to either take food, distribute food, like all of their food, or like half and half sort of situation. You could really funnel everything to a single city very quickly. So like the Nymphaeum here, we just established a new city. At this stage of the campaign, turn 67. This is going to be a major drag. But, you know, if we could share food, or designate cities to take food, or what have you, however you wanted to do it, it'd be less of a drag. Just a thought. I've completely dismantled whatever I was doing. It's gone. City has been released as a vassal. It has. It has indeed. I feel like I was doing something. Complaining, mostly. Oh, this is the Lady of the Lake. Is that Chosen of Gaia? Did you do the thing? You did. Congratulations. You did your major transformation. It was really fun to make the tome paths, because I felt like I can control the narrative. Like with Morrigu. Should I be worried about this? I don't think it has decided. With Morrigu, you know, we had the Unseelie stuff. I think Mordred won, but costly. Which is really cool. That's not something that probably would have happened before. They're indistinct personalities guiding their tome choices. But I did feel like I was just repeating myself after a while. I was afraid that things would be too samey. Can't say I felt that way, though. That was a sound effect. The Chiefess has fallen. Uh-oh. Is that what that sound was? Off you go. Thank you for the food. Not that this settlement needs it, but thank you. Delete, 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 delete. Off you go. Okay. Are we still safe? A little safe. Oh. Look who it is. Someone isn't not real. It's not real, so it is. Alright, I'll boost up that. I still haven't decided who I'm going to kick out, so I'm not going to kick anyone out. If you can't decide, just don't. I returned, master. You farmed so many points without me, though. Okay. I'm going to start building a few roads here, team. Not too many. Just a couple. These are some light fish. They should fall over right away. Our goal is to get to the Father Oak. So maybe I don't need any more roads. Nova Roma. Grand Wharf. All this stuff. What? Effigies for the monument Granting this city plus 20 food income, plus 10 gold income, plus 10 mana income, this structure can be built multiple times. Its cost increases each time. Huh. Okay. Anyway, I can also recruit a Titan, which I will. Look at him. Nice. Nova Pantheon can annex. We do want more of these. Huzzah. Lintopia's right there. Octavius! Please don't die. I think I'm going for Defensive Master. So that everything he does will be great. I don't think he needs this exactly. I would like this. What if we make him an armor? Shield. Oh yeah! I forgot I had this. This is Mirror Veil. Excuse me? Apparently I can't have the other shields on top of the Mirror Veil, which is fair. Fair. We have 2 infusion points. 3 infusion points, sorry. So what if we plus a defense and then plus 1 resistance? Retributive Protector. Sure. That'll help both of our characters stay alive. Both Gaius, Julius, Mento, and Octavius. We have the Pillaging Tree. I don't think I care. Morgu's returned to the heart of the Deep Woods. A bounty has been posted. Treaty has expired. Negotiations have succeeded. Of course, it's Needle Tower. So you can go after Morgu. My domain has been invaded. I think Blint's asking to die. We're all just being honest with ourselves. Oh. I'm going to butcher this. Bruna Boyne. Yep. Is a real place. In Celtic legends, it was an entrance to the realm of the Fae. Apparently. Oh, there's an Astra here. And a Griffin! Look at that! A Celestial Griffin. There are 2 Griffins. The Celestial Griffin is the Skirmisher variant. I don't know if there's like a special dedicated way to get the Celestial Griffins. I imagine Call Animal works to spawn them because they're just tier 2 animals, but there it is. Look at that. My stag, nerd. What's happening here? Baylor the Terrible is doing terrible things. I was trying to check to see if any of those were king breasts. My guess is no, but you never know. How have you expanded in this hideous manner? I mean, I'm glad you could. Good thing the AI wasn't just, stuck in this little hole. That definitely would have happened a few patches ago. Isn't it weird that they can expand like so, but not like so? I feel like there should be a way to expand through these little crevices. That would open up the underground a lot. I understand why you can't go through bedrock. I get it. But these passageways through the bedrock are also uninhabitable. And I feel like there should be something, maybe, that lets you go through them. Oh, I'm Mordred. Why do you have foul creature? Heresy. Blasphemy. Sin of the greatest order. Alright, well. Let's make our stack anew. You. Thank you. Looks good. You can come out. Favor of you. Everyone needs a guardian. I don't think everyone needs a paladin, though. The Crusaders Claymore. No. We don't use that word anymore. Okay, we're going to capture this. That's what you're going to do. Did I go kill Morrigo? I could. Just... That might be what we're doing today. Ferb, I know what we're doing today. Man, I wish I could annex this right. I mean, I could. It just feels like it's incorrect. You know? I think the correct choice is to get this. This is a farm, and it gives me production and food. It gives me literally both of what I want. I guess you could argue that in this late game, the fact that I have all this money to throw at the city is a way to expand it faster. I guess you could. Is that an argument we want to make? No. Where's my monument? Can I get any more production in this city? No. Alright. Just keep building, just keep building, just keep building. Mana? Knowledge. No knowledge. Mana? Mana it is. I did see... Okay, there's one here and there's one here. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Hopefully that doesn't piss off... Oh, we built a new city. Okay. I don't remember how many names I gave him. But he's gone through them. I think I gave him 4. Probably shouldn't build roads here. Would disturb the natural beauty. Oh. Sorry. Oh, I almost lost it. Kind of want to keep the cultivator. Like, she's kicking ass. The majestic father oak unfurls before Florianus Drusus, light shimmering through its leaves. Something stirs in the canopy. Help! Help! Great hero, help! Scampering down the massive tree's trunks are spring fairies, their cheeks streaked with tears. Their pointed ears twitch as they cry out to Florianus, "Please help us! The poisonous, horned god and its horrid friends assault our treetop den and seek to consume our friends and our babies." Casting his eyes upward, Florianus sees shadows writhing in the branches, rapidly descending. The poor spring fairy looks at Florianus, pleading for help. Alright. For the record, this is one of the easiest golden wonders. With the immediate menace vanquished, tiny voices in the treetops sing your praises. Florianus also notices various animals emerging from hiding spots, including a thunderbird mount. The animals whoop and howl and the fairies sing, "Hero of the broken branches, thank you for your deliverance. Let us sing your praises now, and reward you with equivalence. Make a wish, and if 'tis true, this reward will be for you." The green lance, huh? I almost made the Green Knights, but I'm gonna say it, aren't I? I only wish for all creatures to be safe and secure. Okay, well, next expansion we can grab this. Maybe the Cultivator is better than the Architect. It's a thought I'm having. If I build a road. Ah, I'm one tile short. Oh, I can't build through this. That makes sense. Well, not that I was trying to, but... Alright. Next turn we'll grab this. Ascended Rebirth is in. Pure Soul. Sounds good to me. We don't have a Governor because we are pretty far away. I'm really about to drop the Workers Guild, aren't I? I think I am. I do want to release Nova Pantheon sometime. I don't think it's a worthy settlement. It's only 33 Imperium to expand. It's only 66 Imperium to expand. Okay, so now this will give us Imperium, I believe. Albina Virgila can obtain Elemental Mastery. Which does what now? As a Discipline of Flame, we gain +4 fire resistance, and basic attacks gain +2 fire damage. Okay. And then we can get Wildfire next turn. Next level up. Blint has returned. I have received a trade proposal. Lancelot would like open borders. Oh, we didn't have that. There you go. Sorry, bud. I forgot about that. I believe we bought all of your goods. Yeah, I don't care about that. Make a bounty. My vassal Ragash is besieged by Morgu, the foul creature. I was thinking about the city, wasn't I? It was, yeah. What if I kill Morgu? I think that's what's about to happen to him. Like, I kind of want to go over here and deal with this, which might complete Mordred's ambition, but I think I have this feeling I've been majorly distracted. I had a plan and nothing has gone according to it. Oh well. I think I am just going to backdoor this. Yeah, I'm going to backdoor Morgu. What a nice looking place here. 2 of my vassals have been besieged. Wow. Ooh, this was cool. How is it uninhabitable? There's a note on it. Huh. That's peculiar. I know that terrain type, this thing with like the mist that you walk on, it's uninhabitable when it's near the crystal peoples. But the Draenor Ogre has packed up the training camp and he set up in your domain and is ready to depart. Oh, many heroes come to me. Now I must go to heroes again. The trainer ogre draws a wooden sword and salutes you. But not here. Elsewhere. Away from you. You wonder if this was meant as an insult. Arise and beckon me. I go seek new heroes to train. Farewell! The trainer ogre sets his carriage in motion and drives away. Such is the life of a wandering instructor. Until next time. Fun fact, if you attack the trainer ogre, he never comes back. There is no next time. Just, you know. A little factoid there for you. I think I'm going to have to play on the defense here. Surprised they didn't kill us. These armies are going to be like a defense. Goalies going back and forth. I mean, I'm honestly not really under threat. Like, Blint's roaming around near my domain. But no one's... Oh. Coming for me. Is the Fairy Knight? Yeah. I don't think we're going to get to see Mommy Team. It's very unfortunate. But I think it is what it is. I also didn't get to really see much of the Blessed Lands. It's an enemy domain. Enemy territory. Baylor wants to fight, though. So maybe I just have to turn around. Hey, I got the Father Oak. Cool. Time to go fight Baylor, you know? Well, I got this. Now I'm leaving. Nice. Nether Pantheon. You're not long for this reality. Need to break it to you. Our capital Kinetics. And I think it has reached its maximum range here, so it cannot obtain the Prophetic Observatory. Unfortunately. Maybe we'll grab this, though. We're getting the Zenith completed. There's really nothing to do besides that. The Centurion. Getting some damage, I think. The Sicarius. Martial expertise. Plus 10% damage in melee and physical range attacks, plus 1 defense, and plus 10% evasion. And we're ready to summon a new Astra. Because we are going to war. Over here. I think this paladin can finally kick the buckets. I gotta be honest, I think the Astra would be way more effective than the Scourge. I have not been impressed with the Scourge, even a little bit. They are bringing the Astra over here, though. We are getting ready for some big old battles. That is an amusing feature, is what that is. Okay. I'm being spammed with Blizzard. A new rally has begun. Oh my. An Earth Titan? I didn't know we could actually get these now. Normally, the only way you see an Earth Titan is with the Tome of the Creator. You can summon them in combat, but they're just combat summons. Huh. I don't know they were added to the list of stuff. I gotta be honest, though. I don't really care. Like, it's cute. Well, goodbye, Mr. Carrion. I'd say we're loved, but that was a lie. Or it would be a lie. Oh, I need to cast this. So much to cast and so much to see. So this is giving Holy Aura to our Shield, Shock, Polearm Fighter, and Skirmisher units. Of course, the Shield units are the main focus of our campaign. And this causes adjacent friendliness to have +2 stage resistance and adjacent enemies to sustain 4 spirit damage, which of course they will be weak against, courtesy of our affinity. You have to build this. I actually have Shadow Affinity now. I think that I've actually had quite the eye-opening. I mentioned this earlier, when I have so much affinity is because I don't have anything to spend it on. Because I enjoy having multiple affinities kind of spread out. Just to kind of get, you know, the goodies that are all across the tree. But we just sprinted down the order affinity line. And got everything. And now what am I doing with my points? Nothing. So whereas, you know, normally I like to have a military engineering is cool, having the breastplate's fun. We get the shadow or knowledge extraction, we can get an orb, we can get the orb here. Just kind of dabbling here and there. But that's very intensive on your Imperium. We also got very lucky with the ways that I'm really only at moderate justification. Oh. I mean, Devotees of Good is OP for its bonus Imperium. We have we got Imperial Essence very quickly. We have a lot of Wonders. We have the Curl from the Toll of Seasons. Like, we just have a whole bunch of Imperium income to begin with, and not spending it. A penny saved is a penny earned, as they say. So it's been quite enlightening. But I think the kind of min-maxy way to play the Architects is to have a bunch of different affinities, to be able to dedicate different affinities to different. To dedicate different monuments to different affinities. Now, if I cancel these because queuing stuff is bad. It's a 9-turn build team. It's kind of insane. Especially when you have no quarries. The Lady's Lake has unlocked the beacons of unity. Build them, I dare you. I double dog dare you. I can build a gold vein here, but I can't build a quarry? Question mark? That's interesting. Okay. We're correcting a few of these. I hope she builds the beacons. It'll be really funny. It looks like Baylor came at me and then left. I'm currently stuck in between a rock and a hard place. But we'll try. Hello? Baylor? Baylortopia, constructed in one of the strangest places I've ever seen in my life. Very well. Down we go. Down, down. I like that ring. I don't know who needs a ring, but +2 status resistance is always good. Suppose I can take that. It's basically the isocohedron thingy we've been making. Look at the mists. The POR soul is in. It is time for our second tier 4 tome at this juncture. There is another new one. The Tome of the Revenant is the only new tome we will not be picking up. This is all about undead synergies, and it's something we will fully explore in the next series. In fact, this may only be it may just be this one in the next series, I think. I'll have to think about it. I suppose it depends who we get, but like the other tomes don't make sense for them. They're very undeady, evilish. But enough about the future. That's for the future. In our case, we are going for the Tome of Exaltation.
In the end, it shall be faith, not flesh, that begets eternal glory. You shall usher in a kingdom of truth and enlightenment. Those who gaze upon your people shall know divinity in its absolute form, and the unworthy shall feel but the burning flame of your wrath.
The Shrine of Smiting is the OG mythic, tier 5 mythic unit for Order. I think it's been outdone by the Astra. It's still very powerful, though. The thing about it is that it needs friendly, faithful units. It used to be faithful or zealot, right? Anyway, it needs friendly, faithful units. And the reason why they're okay with it is because Angelic Transformation is simply the major transformation you go for. So we will be going for it, which makes you all faithful. Also turns us all into celestial units, which means our entire culture is going to be led by Archon, giving it 10% increased damage and +2 resistance. There is, of course, tremendous irony in a Roman culture becoming angelic, but we're going to ignore it and move on. Just gonna keep building here. I guess the affinity effigies are just endless things for you to produce, which is kind of OP. The fact that the architects can endlessly produce stuff, but is what it is. I don't want to take that from Campus Martius, I'm not going to lie. If I build the monument and release the city, how does that work? Huh. I don't know. I also don't have a conduit. I think that city is getting released. Oh yeah. Forgot about this. Right, yeah. Wonder if Campus Martius should be released. I mean, the Seafarers Guild is pretty good. It's fun. Nymphaeum can be annexed. And we shall. I should probably go into like a farm or something, but this way I can grab the Wonder down there. Go up tier 2. Silver Tongue Fruit acquired. Gaius, Julius, Mento shall always end his turn in defense stance. Fair and balanced, a master of order. I don't think I care about any of this. You know what I do care about, though? Smite. Now, this smite is not the same as the Paladin smite. This is a free action smite that is based off of our fervor stack. There you go, Sicarius. Retributive Protector. I hope this has the same bull on it. It does. Fantastic. Oh, right. I forgot he already had one of these. That's fine. We can give this one to Octavius. There you go, bud. There you go, buddy. We'll make him some armor, though. Torso. We'll pretend that we have the champion's armor. Oh, I can do magic damage now. That's nice. I probably have been able to do that for a while. What do we want our armor to have, team? That seems good. That seems pretty good to me. The Centurion is definitely not an adept of order. You want to give him Initiative Shadow for funsies? Kinda, yeah, actually. Defensive pact between Morrigu and Blintz. Needle Tower. We grow. In favor. It costs us 600 Imperium to boost our cap, and I could. I'm also kind of tempted to do so. Because again, I just have loads and loads and loads and loads of Imperium. And I have armies to slay. Enemies to conquer. Cities to release. No, thanks for the 69 production. I need more, if you could help it. This place actually be incredible with Foresters. He only has one Forester, too. Naturally. They're called Mandrake Groves, right? I have seen a suspicious... Yeah. There's suspiciously few of them. Oh, this looks pretty. This is probably a handcrafted area, right? Monkey's still here. Another... Is this the same goat? Someone had a hilarious comment where, like, Mordred what's the word I'm trying to say? Mordred gave up my custom heroes for a pagan goat's side piece. And I laughed at that. It's a good comment. Well, I'm back. Guess who's back? Shady's tell a friend Shady's back. Okay, we're gonna drop one of these for one of you. I guess we're just chilling. I feel like these cultivators are surprisingly potent. This is a lot of damage. All right, these have Mighty Meek. Wow. Okay. Well, I guess we're not healing, right? Although you can't move at all. Okay, we'll just wait. I think we're about to have a war on two fronts, team. Anyone know how that went historically? The Holy Aura. Our shield, shock, polearm, fighter, and skirmisher units will deal damage around them and bolster their allies. Arcanium ore acquired. Anything else I have to cast new? Like, I don't know, the Pure Soul? I do want this. I think I want the Astra first. I'm sure she has a Spelljammer in here somewhere. There's also the Sealy Court. This is going to be pretty a gnarly fight, I think. It's going to be a pretty gnarly battle. Oh, hey, he made a Titan. Look at that. I'm very curious how these guys will perform, because I've heard, or I know people were worried about them not being great. But we'll see. We'll see. Of course, they also have For the Monarch, which is cheating. Feel like I'm about to call forth a new hero. A brave champion. Is it time? For Biggest Dickus. Our one and only Warlock. So, this is the Warlock tree. Led by Biggest Dickus. Sure. So the Warlock tree has two parts to it. We're going to be ignoring this part. This is the Necromancy part. We will enjoy this in the next playthrough. Not this one. Which brings us to this part, which is the Pact. Now, here, we get to choose between the Blood Pact, which is more of the friendly magics. We link with a target-friendly unit. While active, the target gains any damage dealt to the caster is dealt to this target as well, but the caster will gain plus 1% damage and ignore 2 status resistance. With the upgrade, the Blood Pact the target gains lifesteal and resurgence, so now we're not just taking from them, or being bolstered through them, we are also empowering them. Steal all positive status effects from the target unit. This is for enemies. Attacks and magic. Attacks and debuff abilities gain plus 1 blight damage per negative status effect on the target. Okay. War Seeker. That's fun. Decaying magic. Texture decaying. Sundering magic. Resistance. Ritualized focus. If the hero is not engaged in melee when it starts its turn, then it gains plus 1 range on its magic attacks. Oh. Empowered Pacts. Hex Pact, the target suffers disrupted. Blood Pact, caster gains from chance, target gains from chance. So the Hex Pact over here is an enemy pact. We target an enemy, link onto them, and that gives them a whole bunch of debuffs, and then we can give them a whole bunch more debuffs and make their life a living hell. Biggest Dickus is a patrician. So, I mean, the Hex Pact is not inaccurate. But he is a leader of his people. That's where I was going with that. So he shall take the Blood Pact. And he shall be friendly. I don't really have much for Biggest Dickus. Sure, we're actually going to be fighting the... I don't care about the Emblem Malady, but we're about to be fighting Umbral Malady stuff, so. Unfortunately, there's no teleporter, so we're going to have to walk. And Biggest Dickus is not going to guide Nymphaeum, unfortunately. I mean, he could. But Twinmont has 5 gold nodes for a prospecting governor. And didn't I make your ambition the prospector too? Yeah. He has the clear resource node ambition. Of course he does. I knew it was in the back of my head. I'm like, someone has something about clearing resource nodes. Oh well. Biggest Dickus has completed his major ambition, so he's already at level 3, which is nice. Hopefully we make it to level 4, but if we don't, we at least have this and artisan equipment. So while army leader, all other units have 10 hit points, 1 defense, 1 resistance, 10% damage. This hero has an upkeep cost of 50 gold, which is not relevant for us anymore. We are beyond meager coin. Now you may say, Fabe, you still are missing a hero. You have 7 cities and 6 heroes. Yes, you are correct. I am. And we've gone through the whole roster. The 4 who stood alongside Gaius, Julius, Mento as he embraced a new future for Nova Roma. And Biggest Dickus, my very good friend from Rome. It actually wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to say. Hey, Baylor, I found you! That's actually kind of good. But there's one more. I have a secret character to call from the Pantheon. Someone intimately familiar with the afterlife. But then I'm out. So we only have 7 heroes. We're going to have to win or just start taking YOLO characters. I could also start releasing cities like crazy. Maybe we can science what happens when I release a monument. I can also dedicate to chaos now, which could be fun. Never feels... You fool. Morigu, you fool! Just say, it never feels good walking into the mist. But why walk into the mist when you can just build an outpost here? The Lady of the Lake has built a beacon of unity. Look at it. Laugh at it. Biggest. Dickus. He's going to inherit our army here. Well, we know that Baylor is nearby. I gotta be honest, I'm not confident. But we're going. Oh, this is cool. I don't know if it's good, but it's cool. Okay, here we go. You guys gonna vibe? You have claimed Silverdell for the good guys, thank you. You're also gonna vibe. You got your affinity effigies, you can expand again. Very good. Very good. Very, 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 very good. And here's the Titan. So, the Titan. I think we'll have to bring the Titan with biggest dickus. Has the heavy charge. Give 30% damage per hex traveled up to 3 hexes. Can, of course, cancel fast mode, removes retaliation, and ignores charge resists. Sunburst, full action. 1770. Enemy units in a 1 hex radius sustain damage, gain 2 burning, and have a base 90% chance of becoming blind. 2-turn cooldown and Mend the Weak. Free action. Target friendly unit heals 10 temporary hit points. Double the heal if the target is below 60% or less. Max hit points. For 2-turn cooldown. Okay. Rite of Atonement. When this unit kills an enemy, there is a 60% chance that the killed unit turns into a lesser light spear under your control. If it survives combat, it evolves and can be kept for mana cost. It evolves? Okay. Interesting. Well, we have some friends for biggest dickus, I guess. Hey, Mordred, how's it going? You're only level 13, but you look pretty cool. Nova Pantheon can annex a little bit more. Do I care? Do I need anything? Water. Yeah. I'm gonna go Merchant's Guild. Which is dumb. I should go Seafaring Guild. Glad I talked myself out of that. Campus Martius can annex again. There's a gold mine. You might say, but Fabe, aren't you going Seafarer's Guild here? Yes, I am. We'll get around to it. Nymphim can annex, which is fantastic. Farm is good. Farm is great. Quarry is also good. Padded chest plates. This is going to go to... you. Nope. Not you. You. I don't believe the fire we wake would turn into Cleansing Flame anymore. So, Mordred wins the province cleaning pacts, and I'm not against this, but I don't want to do this because I'm using this to continually upset him. Oh, hey, Morgu's at Worth the Lady of the Lake. One of the first lore accurate things she's done. wonder if I could make peace with these guys and then outpace Mordred. Probably not. Mordred actually had the right idea, I think. Oh, the Lady of the Lake grabbed those. Hate sand. Okay. Oops. Good. A diplomatic approach for the show of victory. War has ended, yeah. I should have done this earlier, but we'll see. We can go to the next tier. The Apex. Okay, that's special. See, if I had military engineering, this would be a one-turn outpost. And now, Moriku has to fight me on my terms. And I don't have to fight her on her terms. The fact that she has 40 defense! Chillin'. Big and chillin'. It was very foolish of her to leave this open, though. I can't stand in my domain, but I can, like, put a palisade here and whatnot. Like, we can be in her domain and react to mine as well. So that's pretty good. $148 hit points. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Wow, the Lady of the Lake is building beacons. Is she going for a beacon victory? Alright, Mordred. If I had any other project which did fortification damage, this would be a 2-turn siege. I could do this. So, Exhausted is awful because we can't heal. And healing is a big part of our strategy. But if Morigu's not here, who's gonna stop me? You know? Like, so far it's just her stupid hero. So Lady has a second beacon. It takes 3 to turn them on. But it's a 15-turn victory timer, right? So we can... Oh, she's built all 3. Wow. Okay. I'm still not really that worried. There he is. Baelor. The Great Terror. The Demon. Wow. That is a lot of tier 3 units. Shall we see how we do? We're going to get a lot stronger once we can, once we become, you know, celestial units. But until then, you might have the upper hand. This is the hardest battle we've done today so far. And it could be the climax, because I have just reached 2 hours. Look at that. What do we want to bind to? These guys are at... How much health are you at? 168. Could improve that. But I think we bind to the Guardians. Because I'm boring. You should not be up here. Okay. Okay. Bind to you. Well, we can just pull this one back. Kind of want to wait on this. Or plop that down. Alright. What was that? Oh, he went for the sword makey thingy. Corrupted boon. You tried. What does this do again? Okay. I mean, that's a pretty cool animation. Oh, I should have... like, I could have killed that. Alright. Now's a good opportunity to fix our positioning. Just ever so slightly. Bring you here. Go all the way around. Here. 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 Cool. Move up. Nice. Looking good. Do we want to cast any spells? Ah, yes, this. Alright. Come at me, foul creatures. I mean, I know that I'm the aggressor, but... Ooh, misfortune. I don't have Holy Aura turned on just yet, so... we won't really be cleansing this. That hurts. But I have a fat heal in the pockets is what I'm trying to say. I have been yoinked. Okay. That's the Sicarius. Ooh. Big kills. Okay. Alright. Oh, we still... Still have this, huh? I need to heal. How is it only healing you? Well, whatever. Okay. Something's worth reminding or remembering. The shock units deal so much damage because they are, in fact, shock units. Like this. Though they will do decent armor retaliation as well. Do we want to touch anyone, or do we just want to let her rip? That was the architect. I probably should have constructed the thingy. Man, I like this damage from the cultivator. Oh, boy. Oh, grazed. Oh. Okay, that's stunned. Good. We could come prepare with a heal. I think the paladin's gonna have to smite and get in here. Big damage, but we fumbled hard. I think this is a death situation. Death! Resisted at 69%. Hate to say it. Well, I think this person is going to heroically stand. We could do this. Okay. Welcome, Vigil. This is the Tier 3 Battle Mage, the biblically accurate angel. That we have not actually researched, but we've learned how to make it now. So what it does is the Radiant Bolts are a radiant damage, fire and spirit. They have the Cleansing Flame. You have the Purifying Blast, which is a full action. Target unit sustains damage, has all positive effects removed, and the units adjacent sustain 50% damage and have 2 positive effects removed. Someone mentioned that it weakens resistance. Oh, I guess it condemns. Okay. Anywho. We aren't great with battle mages. Like, it's not really our shtick. But, here we go. Perfect. I kind of want the Astra to go fight up here, but the Splitterling is here no matter what I do, right? We don't want to turn away here. We want to be facing all of this crap. That's enough to kill. Go up in here. Good. Good, Anakin. Good. We could even go tie up Baelor. We use the Astra to go deal with this. She has some incredible animations. This is a shock boy. Okay. What's this do? Oh. He has the elemental teleports. Which makes sense. You. Okay. I mean, all things considered, team, I think we've recovered well. We're pretty much all full health. We do have one shield boy who's isolated, which is unfortunate, but hopefully... Ooh, we just got turned. Oh! Yeah. That's why gremlins are kind of good. In King Arthur, Knight's Tale and Legion 9, positioning is very important. Like the way that you're facing, just like in this game. In Legion 9, there is actually a passive you can get. Is this in the base game too? It might be. I remember it specifically in Legion 9, but there was a passive you can get that turns you... It's also a Knight's Tale. Just remember that. There's a passive you can get that will turn you to... Oh, it's around her. Mostly for shield units. It will always turn you to face your attacker. So you can never be flanked. Typically, it comes with armor that's a little less defensive, usually. Not always. But, certainly something I'm missing right now. I definitely want to heal. We're definitely a little blobbed. I was hoping he would teleport forward because the targeting hex was a little farther away. Okay. You're all immobilized. Why are you like this? Ooh, hello. We're all a little stuck up. Okay. Slowly. The guardian you tied to is dead. So... Wait. Fuck, how do I... I want you to still get out. Someone needs to swing. Here, go away. Alright. I didn't mean to do that. Great. Alright, we're going in. That went sideways so fast. Okay. Another one bites the dust. And another one down. We all become angels. This will be a lot easier. Beautiful. YOLO, I guess, is what we're doing. Because if she can cleanse constricted here, this guy can move out. Nope. Wow. Disgusting damage. Beautiful. Fortunately, I don't have the, Man, I don't think he'll kill me. Famous last words. I miss. I don't think he'll kill me. How many things did this cleanse? All. Oh, that's fun. Alright, sure. Okay. I mean, there's this guy, but what are you gonna do? Alright, Baylor. Summon your stupid sword. Don't kill me. Okay, that wasn't the stupid sword, but I'll take it. Okay, remember, the Sicarius has to kill here. This has to be Sicarius's prey. Okay. Okay. Where is she? Frozen. Cute. Bitch, I'm adorable. I guess how that ends. I'm still... Go away. Okay. How do we do things? Are you steadfast? Yes, you are. We're not allowing them to flee. This is Sicarius' kill. Okay? None may enter the Master Sanctum. Oh, that's a cool animation. Okay. Get out of here. Alright, Baylor. Don't kill this guy. Don't die either. Farewell. I thought maybe he had first strike, but then I saw it was an 80% chance to hit, and I was like, nope. GG. Baylor falls, the Sicarius, the assassin, claims his major ambition. I probably have to fight this again. Prevent losses. Nope. Okay. We could get this. Okay. We're Roman, you know? 3 turns? Should have checked. We may be Roman, but he has a sanctuary or some shit. Oh, okay. Is what it is. It is what it is. At least Biggest Dickus is coming. Angelic Transformation is in. I wouldn't mind Forcey Downfall. I wish this had siege damage. Don't particularly care for Summon Blessed Soul. It could be useful later, though. This is like an immediate reinforcement situation. Knowledge. Octavius, the Praetorian, has leveled up and is going to get weakening attacks into Defensive Master. He always ends his turn in defensive stance. Gaius Masala, the Centurion. Kind of want endurance training, I'm not going to lie. Baelor the Terrible has withdrawn. Florianus Drusus the Sicarius. Look at that. Is governor. Rank 3 and now a duelist. Against heroes, this unit deals 50% increased damage and has +2 defense and +3 resistance, meaning that he is going to yeet Sicarius' crit stick into the face of his enemies and they will fall over. Whispering Stone has returned. Why? Ah. Ah. I found Morgu. Well... Biggest Dickus. It pains me to do this so early. But if I can rip an Archon gate... Do I want it there? I think I do. If we can rip an Archon gates right away... we can get back, kill Morgu, and then she's just gonna die. Easiest victory. Well, not the easiest one. The Septimus Sula one was the easiest one. I never even had to face Septimus Sula. It just kind of happens. Oh, hey, Blintz. Guess who's back? Back again. This isn't Blintz. This is Lady of the Lake, and it's not even. She's not even here. She's Roman. Invading. But I'm the only Roman here. Ratha. Sirenus. Pain. So no. No King Breast. Okay. Fair enough. But my friends, I think that is where we will leave things off for today. Baelor has been felled. The assassin has earned his name. And next time, the heart of the deep wood burns. Thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. If you would like to say up to my channel, feel free to join the description down below. Thank you to patrons and the Chemo Sport channel. I greatly appreciate you, and I will see you next time as perhaps two Gaudier are felled. Really wish my allies would, you know, do something.